And, well, I guess, hello again, guys. Hello again. This is the third game. Exciting, exciting. A bit, it feels a bit, how was that movie? It's actually, it feels like what was used when Shogun 2 was advertised before it was released. Sort of Last Samurai style game, like. And it really is right now. It really is. We see how Duck won first game, but he was relatively lucky, considering the huge mistakes that BossTycOon did. But in the second game, BossTycOon showed the advantage of a full of the samurai army. Like, if played perfectly, vanilla army have close to no chances. But of course, Duck put himself in this position. Well, himself, he have no skirmishing capabilities at all. And now that I look at his build, I guess he's planning to go. Yeah, to stick with his approach. He changes his units, but he doesn't bring bows. And of course he doesn't bring matchlocks. But from my experience, making matchlock warrior monks with extended range can be pretty scary. Even against full of the samurai.
Against full of samurai?
That sounds so weird though.
You see, it depends how you use them. When I was playing against Tajla, I always remember that game because it was so scary. What basically happened, he had 2 bow cavalry, 175 range. He had bow general, 200 range. And basically at some point I had to attack his forces that were waiting in the forest. And what he had Nadachi corps, which attacked me with his cavalry and with his matchlock shooting from behind, getting over 150 kills, I believe. I have nothing to say here, guys. It's pretty scary if used right. I mean, how do you deal with 175 range bows? You will have to attack at some point.
Look at this 2 Imperial Guard cav.
BossTycOon planning to win it. We can see it. And well,
line spam.
Man, I have to tease him. he was the one. How it's called? Man, whining. I forgot the word. He was whining about about the fact that all his opponents today played line spam against him. Well, life is a bitch. Sometimes you have to play pragmatic, especially if you play against Duck. It's not someone to take lightly. And line heavy build with some shooting cavalry is a very good approach against vanilla. On the other hand, you can go melee rush with 3 Shogitais, and they're ridiculously strong against vanilla units as well. But not against such an amount of them.
Yeah.
It's a bit strange that BossTycOon. Well, no, baiting. He's playing much smarter now. He's focused.
Nice. Gonna get it.
Yeah.
Or at least it'll. Yeah. Oh, but gonna get flanked. Actually, I think that's hard from Duck.
I don't know.
Kinda,
you see, he's losing light cavalry.
Yeah.
And BossTycOon doesn't need his Yariki that much.
True. And then he can take those out with Imperial Guard cav.
Yep. Finally, you can see much more clear plans than in the first game. Well, at least much more cleanly executed. I still don't understand.
It already looks bad for Duck.
Very bad. And I still don't understand why BossTycOon wouldn't bring any revolver cavalry or something. Well, nothing to say, really. It would be more or less...
For the revolver cav thing, there's a limit of 2 gun cav, so...
Oh, yeah, and
it's better to
considering...
bring Imperial Guard cav.
And there is always chance, like this time, that there would be no archery dojo. Yeah, you're right.
I think that he should have taken the farmhouse before he went in.
I think he should have taken Kishin Ninja build.
Oh, he's actually managing to get into melee.
Yeah.
And he still have cavalry left, more importantly.
And this is a very tricky map in terms of line of sight, so I think some of his units are not.
And BossTycOon too slow. Look, he's too slow. His line unit finally they're starting to turn around. Units on his back. But look, fuck. Near the SWAT dojo, look. These two Yari samurai of the. Come on. Come on. Don't tell me. Imperial Guard cavalry of one of them. Wavering. Doug needs to save his cavalry. Save cavalry.
I think he just wants to take out everything.
He's not going to win if he loses his cavalry. He isn't going to win. It's not over at all. Far from over.
I don't know. He's still keeping some of his cav alive.
Which
or
one?
Not. He has a katana cav in the back or something. And it's still with his army, but it's engaged. Yeah.
And he lost his... I know his Gen Foof still alive.
Suddenly it looks much better.
Than previous game, but still I would bet, even at this point, I would bet on BossTycOon. Because even at this point, I know how to win this game. Yeah, well, at least if
I don't know, difficult to do it.
No, he needs to keep kiting, but he's just standing there.
I see now
that line of sight, this white bear.
have sent some forces to deal with these red bears that come back from routing. There is still 2 Imperial Guard cavalry alive.
I don't know. Boss doesn't have as many units as Duck.
Yeah, but it's not about amount. And obviously he isn't on top of his game. He screwed up pretty badly here. And you know when this last map was chosen as a tiebreaker, and you know, boss, it wasn't me, it was my Jutsun Prussian Prince. In any case, when Unicorn Attack said how to choose map where both players would have a chance, like in my mind it was instantly, well, you mean vanilla player have a chance? Like, what can you choose? You have to choose the rush map in any case if you want more or less even competition. And my first suggestion was Rivertown, mainly because come on, boss. Because on Rivertown I miraculously won against Tajal once, and I guess it was simply luck. My revolver cavalry got his general, and I already told this story.
Mass wavering and routed. So I guess it's over.
Come on. I don't believe it. Man, BossTycOon would be so angry at himself. Well, he's... This is ridiculous.
Army losses, I think. That's what kicked in.
Yeah, and key buildings also factor in the balance bar, so at some point this will happen.
But I mean, it's not only that, but how did he get to this point? Like, well, I guess he is too tired and...
Well, I don't think a full line build with Gav is working for this map. We need a balance build or a melee army.
You know, I think it works, but you don't want to blow up. In a sense, why would you blow up? You can quite safely spread up, in my opinion.
Yeah, but this map is very treacherous with the little hills and line of sight, and I would just not recommend a full line build here.
Yeah.
Well, strong melee rush with gun cavalry support would work as well. And Duck even got more kill effective significantly. And he should have killed not 1334 but 1337 to make it even more beautiful. GG, indeed. Unexpected, totally unexpected.
Yes, the old ways triumph.
Well, I guess Tom Cruise got saved this time. He have another day to live. Man, this katana cavalry, both wrecking over 200 kills. And in a sense, it was a race of killing. I mean, really, Duck, it wasn't enough to just catch that line. You needed to route really fast to go to the next one. Not particularly fair to have to go against a Shogun 2 army thought. What? Ah,
The
morale
morale
levels. On Hidden Mountains, yeah, probably, but I don't know. I think Duck is slightly a bit too confident here. Like, I think he still was saved by micro mistakes of BossTycOon. Honestly. I mean, cavalry spam with 2 Imperial Guard cavalries, and that's all BossTycOon needed. He just messed it up in the first game. He just messed it up. In any case, guys, thank you for watching, and as you can see, if you don't give up, if you continue pushing, and if you have a good understanding of the game, or maybe not necessarily, I mean, just copy this build, just go very wide, rush, it can work, especially if your opponent does some sort of mistake, and no one plays perfectly, no one. Thank you guys for watching, see you soon.
See you.
See ya.